How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of Trailmakers Creations by ThatDomGuy. I was thinking about making a multitude of underwater boats, but then I realized I don't need to, because I got 1,000 subs. Yay! How's it going, guys, and welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. First things first, big shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you very much. Appreciate it greatly. That's fantastic. Never thought I'd get here, but with your guys' help, we're here. So let's just keep on going. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at a couple of new flyers that I've built. The first one being this stealth chopper. Now, this is kind of a bizarre design for a chopper, as you can clearly see. Take a look from the side here. This is a T-shaped chopper. And you can see our landing gear is the actual body of the chopper itself. Really cool design. It's pretty big. And it's surprisingly stable. Flies really well. Let's jump in, have a look-see. So to take off, we just hit the old space bar. Pull back on the stick a bit. Once she gets up off the ground, you get this action. We're now ready to fly. Pushing W rotates these propellers up front here. Gives you a bit of forward speed. You can do about 60 miles an hour. And if you need a little more speed, number 1 engages a couple of thrusters underneath. Then you can just hold the space bar and you'll fly fairly straight. You can angle yourself upwards, but again, the angle sensors that are keeping it stable prevent you from being able to tip up too far. Get a bit of rotation there with those, with number 1 as well on the propeller blades. This is armed as well. We have some belly cannons, left shift. Can destroy things as well. And it was really fun to build. It's actually quite stable. You turn everything off, you just hold the space bar, you'll actually hover. Well, you'll actually go up, but tapping the space bar is pretty easy to keep yourself nice and level. And an interesting design. Hard to get the 3 propeller section like that set up a T-shape to actually fly straight and be stable and actually work properly. It's a fun challenge. Let's see, we'll fly down here through the hoop. Through the hoop. Whoa, a little low. There we go, a little bit of damage. As you can see when you get down close to the ground. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, okay, well, I guess we're not supposed to have that left on. And look at that, it's not aquatic either. Meanwhile, back at the spawn point. And landing is simply a matter of tap, tap. Wait till those come down. Set it. Oh. Gotta be gentle with it. Gotta be gentle. Yeah, that's fun. I'll upload that soon to the shop. That's just going to be called Stealth Chopper. Because at night, when it's all black, there's also L, which is some lights, gives you a big spotlight underneath when you're hovering over your target. You can see where you're bombing. There's number 2 it shows in the controls there, but that simply extends your guns out to the side. They're on pistons, just so it allows them to actually slide inside the body and still fire. Alright, well, we're going to leave that one there. Next one we're going to be taking a look at is the Silver Zeppelin. This is a player requested build of a Zeppelin with a secondary seat for a gunner. Let's have a look. Alright, so here we have the Silver Zeppelin. It's just a frame of a Zeppelin, Zeppelin shaped. In the back here we have, again, these are on motorcycle seats, which is why I'm able to make it only 1 brick wide. But I figured, why do I need all the weight when I just need the idea? Your brain fills it in. Look, it's a Zeppelin. Yeah, see? So the back seat here is for the pilot, and the front seat here is for the gunner. You can see there's a servo on there and some hinges that allow you to maneuver the guns around. You can jump in the front seat here. Unfortunately, you don't control anything except the gun seat. A couple of twin cannons there. So we can jump out of there and jump into the pilot seat. And from the pilot seat, spacebar takes you up. WASD controls. It's actually got some decent speed to it as well. To about 80 miles an hour. Left shift brings you down. Or left control, I believe it is. So then you can fly around and have blimp wars, Zeppelin wars. But see, I can also control the gun. Stealth chopper. Ping, 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 ping. Surprisingly accurate for a blimp. Nice and stable. Haha! Blimp versus chopper. Finish it off, do we finish it off? There you go, one way to do it, eh? It's a ramming blimp. It's a ramming blimp, yeah? Okay. So yeah, that's the Silver Zeppelin. I'll put that up on the shop as well. Hangs in the air by itself, real nice. Landing is no problem. We've got a bit of reverse for air brakes. Your little propellers on the end here. The Silver Zeppelin. Look at that. See, it actually wants to go up by itself. So yeah, that'd probably be fun to have a war with a couple of those. A bunch of those flying around trying to shoot each other out of the sky. Teams of 2. I bet you. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below which of those 2 flyers you think is best. Which one you like better. And now I'm going to show you a couple of experimental builds that you guys might enjoy. These are a couple of things that I just built to see if I could. Not necessarily usable in the game. I imagine you could if you wanted to build a mini game of some kind. I just thought, you know, I wonder if I could. So I tried. So the first thing is explosive darts. I'd really like to be able to make a dartboard of some kind. So what we've got here, basically, we can just lean this forward, just use as magnets to kick off our dart, using that helicopter blade as a stabilizer, like a fin in the back. We have an XOR gate on there, which triggers our dynamite after a certain amount of time, and we got a bunch of pins on there as well in suspension so it doesn't fall apart when it hits the ground. And this is how it works. So we tilt it forward like this, we hit number 2, which engages the magnets to push, and then number 3 releases our dart. And then after a few seconds, boom! So yeah, I thought that was kind of a cool experiment. See if I can get some darts to stick into the ground, see how far I can get them to fly. Ooh, that one didn't go. Nope, that didn't work good. That one didn't work right, man. Try this again. That. Let it rip. Ooh, see, sometimes it lands weird, and the dynamite actually explodes. So again, that's why it's experimental, because it's really tough to get weird things like this to work properly. Oh yeah, and that one blew up before it even hit the ground. So yeah, that's a dart chucker. Just one of my weird ideas. So what we got here is 3 pillars with a multiple dynamite hanging off of. Help! Oh! Hey! Settle down! Okay. Very dangerous. Lots of dynamite hanging here, and now we're gonna start swinging things around. So as we can see, we've got a double set of helicopter blades, one connected to the other, so as one spins, the other one spins as well, which adds additional torque to the helicopter engine. And then we have a disconnecting block connected to a chain, and then a fire pot with like 8 sticks of dynamite on each one. So what I was thinking basically is like a castle turret. You could have these on a turret, and then you could launch these onto another castle, like a tower defense game kind of. So the way this works is the first one uses number 1 to spin up, and number 2 to release it. You do tip it back. I tip them back a bit so you can get a bit of a hammer upwards throw. And then number 2 will release it and you get the right angle. Oh yeah, there it goes. Big boom. Number 3 and 4 is for the middle one. So number 3 gets it spinning. Number 4 releases it. Boom. And 5 and 6 are for the final one. 5 spins it up. 6 releases it. Big booms. So yeah, that was another kind of a bizarre concept, checking the servos as well to try and get additional torque and additional spin to throw the weight. And it worked pretty good for the amount of weight that I'm actually throwing there. So yeah, a couple of weird ideas for you. Give you a couple of ideas, maybe something you want to try yourself. Maybe you can perfect it, use it somehow, turn it into a mini game of some sort. And we're going to leave that one there. Thanks again to all you new subscribers. This is fantastic. Let's keep on going. I'll keep making them. If you guys keep giving me ideas, I'll keep trying to build it. And we will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.